everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to be checking out Heaven Official's Blessing, and this is episode 10. So, of course, previous episode was absolutely fantastic. We were diving into the past, and we're seeing, I guess, everything that was leading towards all the killing. So I'm not really sure what we're doing in this episode. I'm kind of hoping it's going to continue and show us exactly what happened and clear any kind of misunderstandings. So I guess we'll see. I feel like that should be the case, but then at the same time, that might not be the case. So either way, let's go ahead and get started. Episode 10. I'm not quite sure how many episodes they're gonna have in this season. Maybe it'll be like 12 or something. But let's get to it. And hope I don't get too confused and stuff. So let's go. So that's Anla. Those them are look friendly.
太子殿下的17岁生辰宴，我怎么可能缺席嘛？
那可不，全都到了。他不是？
怎么这个仙乐贼子还赖着不走？
永安族的家宴都要来凑一杯羹，哎呀，真的是。
哎呀，要不是国主和皇后垂怜，这东西还不知在哪儿自生自灭。
在说什么小话呢？不如让我也听听。
姨母，没说什么，我先进去坐了。
让说到不敢说了，整天就知道学人嚼舌根。
他那是知道自己说的话不在理，丢人了。
陛下，
安乐，这一次鎏金宴，辛苦你了。
不辛苦，都是分内之事。
走吧，安乐，我们进去吧。
啊，这殿下没一起来吗？
今早千秋就神神秘秘的，大半天找不到人了。
哼，我看呐，八成又在给你准备什么惊喜了。
这孩子，哪有自己生辰送他人礼的？
哎，往年不都如此吗？千秋这么孝顺。也是国师教导有方了，算了，就随他去吧。
但，毕竟是殿下的生辰宴，
那也不能让安乐你在殿外等千秋一人，像什么话？
啊，是。
So he wanted him to be there because he wanted to kill him too. So it looks like also the king, the queen, they are very fine with him. You know, appreciate what he does. So it's quite crazy how things turned out. Oh yeah, those are the friends you want to have.
还缺一个，再忍忍。
安乐，
来了。
叶风凉，看看你脸色都青了，一会儿喝杯酒暖暖身子吧。
殿下，国师，殿下在吗？哦，我再去别的地方找找。
国师回来了。千秋又劳烦国师了。哎，这奏章啊，总没有看完的一天。 对了，听说刘金燕国师不出席，是为何呀？
The memories.
国师，哎呀，之前向国师许诺的勤政从简，可绝非妄言呐。只是这刘金燕，
臣明白。陛下是想借皇室家宴，兴盛经济作坊吧？
国师是怎么？
今日陪同太子殿下出游，误入了仙乐坊，便知道了。殿下也是第一次接触这么多仙乐遗民。 很是喜欢，
是吗？那就好。
如今皇城内百姓安居乐业，仙乐移民的境遇也大为改善。有安仙乐两族之间，也不再如当初那般仇视。正是因为陛下先做到了这份赤诚相待，百姓才会效仿改变。
This just sounds like that much more depressing and. The outcome.
这5年里，我虽能顶住朝臣、皇戚的压力，可这儿，哪怕父辈的言论我从未赞同，却依旧会因仙乐二字就心神不宁，惶惶不安。这一代代皇族延续的偏见与敌意，种下过，便又如何根除？ 扪心自问，今日千秋若是被仙乐遗民所伤，国师，我也只是一介凡人罢了。
陛下，
但是千秋可以不同。
母后，你知道我今天发现了什么？
他打小和安乐一起长大，
我好生喜欢。
在千秋心中。 仙乐人从来不是祖祖辈辈最终凶残的暴君贼子，而是真真切切陪伴在身边的兄长。
That is depressing.
只有这样，那些前朝旧恨才会彻底断在我这一代。老了，再多我也改变不了。
陛下能这么想。 就已经是迈出了最难的那一步了。
国师，千秋的生辰家宴，我希望你能来。
Did he like recognize him? So those are Chirongs, underlings.
殿下这是跑哪儿去了？殿下，太子殿下！殿下，你这也藏太好了吧？找你老半天了。
怎么样，拿到了吗？
那
What did you get?
令堂的发簪就交给我吧，明天午后来取。
那就先谢过了。母后好久没有添新的事物了，希望这个她会喜欢。
Again, more and more depressing things added onto it.
快走吧。
That's so sad.
跟紧了。
安乐，快跟上！
Wow. So he was the first one before Chincho showed up in there. Wow. And so he kills him. No.
陛下，你撑住，我这就去叫御医。
国师，我活不了了。善乐王，我要他陪葬，我要所有仙乐人陪葬。
太子殿下，快点儿，来了！
千秋，千秋，我要杀了所有仙乐人，我要杀光所有仙乐人。国师，快把所有人都。
So he pretty much kind of at that end and at that time was so mad, so angry, of course, for everything that happened, and that he was trying to make peace when it comes to Shenle people and Yong'an being together. But since Anle has betrayed him and pretty much massacred everyone, so he just kind of like, you know, of course, takes his words back, and Shenle people like just all needs to die. And then I guess Xiaren wouldn't want Chincho to hear that and those words be the last words, you know, and take it with him as he's growing up and, you know, maturing into an adult and thinking in the same way. He wanted to probably like kind of preserve his view as he had before. So that's smart decision, sad, very hard, and this is the outcome.
我的仙乐人都杀光，现在马上，我要他们陪葬。安乐当着他面把一窝杀了个精光，那老小子可不要拿所有仙乐人开刀吗？你的好师傅一想，这哪能留啊？自然是补一剑，给他个透心凉了。圣人表哥就爱干这些损人不利己的害人勾当，结果呢，两面不讨好，哪边都没落着。
祁荣，
闭嘴！为什么要让他闭嘴？
所以他说的才是真相。一个杀我所有亲族，一个捕到我父皇，你们全都在骗我。你别听他胡说，
不骗你骗谁？要不是横插一杠，你12岁就该被仙乐人取了狗命，哪还能活到飞升啊？
你是说，那年挟持我的也是？
废话。
好，很好，我明白了。朋友是假的，兄长也是假的。仙乐人根本不在乎我们的嗜好，一切只是为了要我们的命。
没错。
什么永安仙乐本属同源，什么只要我们这一代能化解冤仇，两族就能
现在看来，全都是假话，全都在骗我。
不是的，你好好想想，在你手里，不是真的有所改变了吗？仙乐一迷愿意放下仇恨，在永安扎根，后世两族的纷争也越来越少。你是真的都做到了呀？
可是我的父皇母后呢？永安和仙乐融合，原本是他们最大的心愿。现在，父皇母后的心愿实现了，可他们的下场又是什么呢？
怎么一个个都爱哭哭啼啼的？你找咱们要你的老子老娘，我还没找你主动要呢，还封什么安乐王？安在前，乐在后，不就是你们永安狗想踩在仙乐人头上一辈子？
青荣，你快少说两句吧。
刘青言杀我亲族，是你在背后指使的。
没错，我安乐，你师傅，咱们三个仙乐人都有份儿。
Clearly, that doesn't do much. It doesn't hurt.
比起太子表哥的一掌，你可差远了。
Wow.
你那蠢蛋爹妈也没什么本事，还做千秋大梦。我呸！
千秋这是要做什么？
我跟你有爹生没娘养。
你往常就是用这口锅吃人的吗？
是了，你想怎么着？
千秋，
怎么？秦伟其中吃了多少活人？不能叫他也尝尝被煮熟的滋味吗？他是我灭族的仇人，我不能也让他受受苦吗？
恭喜你，你的好徒儿翅膀硬了，会有酷刑，会着了耳了。
齐荣，
太子表哥，太子表哥，这个世上可没人能比得上太子表哥。
嘿，去他的仙乐太子，都给我烧了！
没死。
Yeah,
不会以为这
I
样就
doubt
得
it.
逞吧？至多灭了他一个分身罢了。若真想要彻底消灭戚荣，就得去找到他的骨灰。
多谢提醒，我一定会拿来祭奠我父皇母后的。在那之后，我再来找你做一个了结。国师，嘿，
千秋。
他刚刚知道真相，让他自己冷静一下比较好。
真相是什么？很重要吗？
很重要，他得明白哪些是你做的，哪些不是，以及你
知道这么清楚有什么用？难不成少杀了几个人，我还就多了几分苦衷不成？可我能有什么狗屁苦衷？浪千秋父皇一心想要融合两族，我是不是杀了他？安乐王是仙乐皇族最后一支血脉，我是不是杀了他？说什么我也是活该，反正我也死不了，全算在我一个人头上，不好吗？本来只是我一个人干的好事，我一个是祸害，现在是安乐王也算上了，戚荣也算上了，所有仙乐人都算上了。恨一个人，难道不比恨一群人好吗？难道就非要让他发现，从前我教他的，真的全都是假的、空的、不值一提的鬼扯的废话吗？
Wow. It's kind of like the first time seeing him in that state.
对不起，三郎，对不起。
Oh, it's ended. Oh my gosh. Oh, why the episode is so short? Oh my gosh, wow. Like legit, as watching the series, Shannon's never had such show of emotions. Even, reading the books so far is also that kind of a personality hasn't been out. He's always just calm and just take things how they are. It is what it is. I'll take the blame and just move on type of a thing. So it was really nice and interesting to see him in, losing it. Like, for so long, everything's been bottled up, and it's just spitting out. I'm imagining more, and since I feel like he was able to open up in a way and show what it is he's feeling, I feel like maybe as we go with the series, there will be more moments where he's able to just let it all out. And whether realize is fair or not fair, but maybe getting things in the right order and how they would be. And feels like Hua Chang as the one that's brings that out. He gets the what's right and wrong out there for everyone to know that Xiaolian's innocent, or he did not had anything to do with this part or such part in this story, and kind of rewriting the story in the correct direction. So okay, I really was hoping for more for this episode. Isn't it felt like it was so much shorter, but I am glad the story is more explained. It's unfolding little by little, and we had quite a finally a big reveal how it happened and things like that. So I'm very, very glad, and I still have not read anything, and I am really wanting to read, especially this part where he's just his version of being angry and mad and expressing himself through kind of low-key screaming. So I'm quite curious of how it's pictured in the book. So I need to get to that. I never have time to read. So it impresses me when people say, oh, I read a whole book over the weekend. Oh my gosh, I wish. I could read the whole 2.5 pages over the weekend. I don't have time. All right, so here we have it. I am, of course, ready and waiting for more episodes. Again, I'm not really quite sure if we're going to have more to this season or not, but I'm hoping to. If not, it is what it is. So if you guys have anything to add, explain, or that has to do with this story so far, please let me know. I appreciate it. Love the comments and explanations to things that I'm just not comprehending very well. So thank you guys so much for stopping by, watching, liking, and commenting. Don't forget to subscribe so you know when things come out, and I will see you next time. Bye.